Hi YouTube family, happy Thursday. I hope everyone had a beautiful day today. The weather was great, but I didn't have the chance to go out yet and get some sunshine. I will be preparing a beautiful, delicious meal today and I would like to share it with you all. Now it's time for us to prepare dinner. I have some chickpeas or channa soaking overnight. You can soak this for about 7 to 8 hours and that would be good as well, but I like to do mine overnight because they get nice and plump and easy to cook. Today's dinner is a beautiful boil and fry chickpeas or channa, some casereep chicken and some beautiful stir fry vegetables. I just added my chickpeas to the boiling hot water. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of salt. We'll give this a mix. And we're gonna let it cook until it's nice and soft and tender. So I have some chicken here, chicken drumstick cut in two, nicely washed with lime. I'm gonna season it with some garlic. I have some fresh garlic here, just to grate it and add it into my chicken. And I have some ginger. I'm gonna be adding ginger as well. And we're making a casereep chicken to go with our chickpeas and some stir fry veggies. I have my casereep here, and this is the Pomeroon casereep. So now that I finished grating my garlic and ginger, I'm gonna go in with some black pepper. These are simple but fresh ingredients which have so much flavor. I'm gonna go in with some salt, and then I'll add some of the casereep in there. So a nice amount, a little bit for casereep goes a long way. It will help to tenderize the meat faster and it gives a beautiful color. And then once I'm cooking this on the stove, I'll go in with a little bit more to darken up the chicken some more and make a good old-fashioned Guyanese Casereep chicken to go with our dinner tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my channa or chickpeas. I have some fresh onions, green onions, cilantro, hot pepper. I'm gonna be adding some roasted ground geera, black pepper, salt, and some grind seasoning. Let me crank up my stove and I'll show you how I prepare this. So I just added my onions to the pan and I'm gonna soften the onion a little bit before I go in with my other ingredients. I'm not putting a lot of onions because I'm adding some green seasoning as well. So I don't want to overpower the chickpeas, but I want to have that right amount of flavor. So I just added some green seasoning to the pan and I'm gonna let it cook together with that onion to flavor up our chickpeas well. It smells beautiful already. And today I'm not gonna be adding too much to my chickpeas. You guys know I have many chickpeas recipe or channa recipe, and every time I make it I like to change it up a little. And to all my vegetarian friends, chickpeas is a great source of protein. You can do so many things with it and you can enjoy it in so many ways. I'm straining out the channa straight from the water into the pot. It is nice and tender at this time here. I just want to show you how tender it is. See? That's the consistency you want when you're making a chickpeas this way. We're gonna go in and add some roasted ground jeera or cumin. This adds beautiful flavor to chickpeas. And add some salt. Add some black pepper. We're gonna mix this up and get all that seasoning that's on the bottom here well mixed in. And what I like to do is add some of the chickpeas water it was cooking in into here. So we're now gonna end up with a dry chickpea, but a nice, moist, and very, very delicious chickpeas when it's done. So just about a cup of that chickpeas liquid, and let all the seasoning well and flavor into the chickpeas. I'm gonna go in here now and add my cilantro. Cilantro is optional, but you can add it if you love cilantro like I do. I'm gonna go in with my hot peppers. And if there is any ingredient that I am adding and you're not a big fan of, you can totally leave it out and make this as your own signature recipe. So now that my chickpeas is done, I'm gonna garnish this nicely with some green onion. And I like to put the green onions right at the top. It can get softened easily, but the flavor when it's fresh like this is really nice for this chickpeas. You can go in and add a whole bunch of vegetable of your choice, but today I'm gonna stir fry some vegetable to go on the side, and that's how we're gonna have it. But you are more than welcome to add the vegetable inside. Our Casereep chicken is in the making. I'm just gonna cook this until all the natural juices is completely evaporated, and then we will go in here with more flavor and some more casereep to finish off the whole cooking process. So my chicken is looking good. I'm gonna go in and add some Chinese 5-spice. I'm gonna go in and add my cilantro. I have some frozen one here. And add my pepper, some black pepper. I already seasoned the chicken, but I'm adding some additional ones. A little bit more of salt. We can always taste and add more later. So now you see that the water for the chicken is evaporating. But leave us with just a little bit in there. And this smells amazing from that garlic and ginger. And what you want to do now, because it's a Casereep chicken, if you want, you can leave it with the same color that I have right here, or you can go in with a little bit more of Casereep, which I'm gonna do because I like when the color is nice and vibrant. So I'm gonna add just about a tablespoon more of Casereep. The color, as it's cooking, the color is going to become darker, and that's what you're looking for. You don't want to put too much casereep because it can make your meat turn out a little bit on the bitter side. So be mindful of how much you're putting, so you can add as you go and then continue once you satisfy and taste maybe to see if you have to add more. So this is looking nice. I'm gonna go in with my onions. So I just add a little bit of water, but I realized that I have to add my onions, so I want to add the onions in first. Mix this in. I'm gonna go in with just about a cup of water. We want to make sure that the chicken is cooked through and that we are eating the chicken when it is not raw, right? So I'm gonna add my water. I'm gonna cover this down and let all that flavor mingle together, and this will be finished soon. So my Casereep chicken is coming along nicely. This dish is meant to cook on the drier side, so I'm gonna wait for some of this liquid to evaporate. You can see that the chicken is fully cooked. It smells really, really nice. And what do you guys think about the color? I think the color is great that we achieved so far. I'm not gonna add any more of the Casereep. because if I add anything more, it's gonna look like pepper pot. So I'm gonna let this cook down a little bit more, and this will be ready in a few minutes. So we can't have all this beautiful food without some veggies, and you guys know how much I love my veggies. So I cut up some bell peppers. I have 3 different colors. I have some onions here. I have some green onions, a clove of garlic, some broccoli, I already steamed it out, and I have here some zucchini, carrots, and cabbage. Beautiful colors. They all have amazing flavors and good health benefits. I'm gonna saute them nicely on the stove with a few simple ingredients, but this is gonna be so delicious to complement my chickpeas or channa and that casereep chicken today. It looks like I have enough for everyone, so all are invited, my vegetarian friends and my non-veggie friends as well. Check out my casereep chicken. It's done perfectly well. I'm just gonna garnish with some green onions, and then I will come back and serve up as soon as I finish preparing my vegetable stir fry. So stir fry veggies is one of the quickest things for me to make, and I'm gonna just melt a few pieces of butter in some coconut oil. I'm gonna go in there and add my veggies inside, and it will develop a beautiful flavor. I'm gonna add my carrots. We're gonna mix this around. And when I'm making stir fry or sauteed vegetable, I go in with the toughest vegetable first and then work my way down to the least toughest. I'm gonna go in and add my cabbage in here. You can add pretty much any vegetable of your choice. Today I'm adding the ones I have available in my kitchen. I'm gonna mix this two together, and I love that color from the cabbage and the carrots. We're gonna add our onions now. So I just added my bell peppers, and we're gonna mix. Looking beautiful. The colors are really coming together nicely in here, and we don't want to overcook our veggies. We want to cook them but still have a texture, because you want to still have some of those vitamins in there when you're eating them. So the next thing I'm going to go in and do now is to add some black pepper. Simple ingredient, and we can enjoy vegetables anytime. We're gonna add some salt to flavor up our veggies. We want to mix them in. I'm gonna grate some garlic in here, because the flavor of garlic and butter with stir fry veggies is absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna go in with all my zucchini, and zucchini cook really quickly, so that's why I'm adding it right to the end. But it have a beautiful flavor when you saute zucchini or stir fry them. The kids love when I do this. So I'm gonna mix up all that flavor into here. And I also wanna go in with my broccoli, and I already steamed those. So they're halfway cooked. And I'm gonna just go in here and add some green onions, just for additional flavor. So we have onions, garlic, and green onions, a little bit of salt, black pepper, butter, coconut, and that's all that you need for a really good stir fry, pretty much. You can add whatever else you like, but I like to keep it simple and fresh. So my friends, this is what dinner look like. A beautiful platter of stir fry vegetables. Look at the color and the beauty of this. Right at the end, I just sprinkle in some dried Italian seasoning. If you want, you can add dried oregano or dried parsley. If you don't, you can leave it out, but it adds another level of flavor. Here is my chickpeas or Channa, and here is my Casereep chicken. I'm gonna dish myself out a plate and let you all know how this tastes. So to my vegetarian friends, I have you covered, and my non-veggies, you are in as well. So here it is, my friends, that beautiful chickpeas, Casereep chicken, and some stir-fry veggies. I don't know why I brought a spoon because of the chickpeas, but I'm gonna need a fork actually. So I'm gonna dive in for the chickpeas. Guys, I can have this chickpeas on its own and be satisfied. Cheers. Wow. Chickpeas or Channa is nice and soft. All that ingredients just married into the chickpeas, and it tastes so flavorful. It's not one ingredient short of anything. So amazing, right? And now for the chicken, it's cooked nice and soft. Look at that. Casereep really tenderized chicken, and it smells amazing with the ginger and the garlic. I'm gonna go in for a bite without anything else so I can have the full flavor. The chicken with ginger and garlic and all that good stuff is just amazing. Perfect combination. You can have this with some white rice and some stir-fry veggies, and it'll go absolutely amazing. But today we want to stay away from the rice and have chickpeas instead. So I'm having double whammy of protein, but so much flavor going on here. And for the stir-fry, this is a winner in our house. Everybody loves a beautiful stir-fry. I'm gonna try to get some of everything, and this mouthful goes to all my friends out there. As you can hear, there is crunch, and that's how I like my vegetable. Just sauteed, so the sweetness of the vegetable can just pop up, and you can still have that crunch and enjoy your veggies. Guys, I'm at a happy place, and I don't want to keep you guys going to watch me for every bite. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this meal. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, we hope you'll consider subscribing soon. Until then, we want to say stay blessed, stay safe. We love you all. Bye for now.